Hey guys, it's Brijette, and today on the Kellogg Garden YouTube channel, I'm going to show you a little bit about how we do fall seed starting here in Southern California. So we are already starting all of our fall seed crops, which, dun, da, 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 bam. These are our cool season crops that we start for zone 9 and 10. Now, if you're not in zone 9 and 10, these are still cool season crops, but you might want to start them a little bit earlier or at a different date depending on your zone. But for us here in zone 9 and 10, we're starting these now, and it's the appropriate time to start your broccoli, your cabbage, your cauliflower, all of your dark leafy greens, your beets, your radishes, even your lettuce. Your lettuce, I'm gonna wait a few more weeks until it cools off a bit, but you definitely can start them now. Now, I know it's really hot and it sounds crazy to start your cool season stuff, but let's think about the time of year that we are in. We are in the fall, we are in a transition period, so the days are getting shorter, the nights are getting cooler, and the overall temperature is coming down. So you wanna start your crops now to get them to a big enough size so that when we're nice and cool, they can go into the garden and really thrive. If you wait until November or December to start your cool season seeds, it's really too late for Southern California because our cool season is so short. So let's take a look at everything that we have here. We have all kinds of stuff. We have different lettuces, we have tons of broccoli, we've got bok choy, we've got some flowers that we've planted, more cabbages. And these have all sprouted just in the last couple days. And we have them planted on the north side of our house underneath the beautiful dappled shade of a jacaranda tree. And we do that because even though we have a greenhouse, it is way too hot in there to start these seeds right now. So what I'll do is I'll have them on the north side of my house. I will baby them and baby them and baby them, but it will be well worth it. They're gonna grow to be gorgeous plants that I'm gonna put into the garden. And you can see here, these guys are pretty small, but this is actually a really good time to start thinning. I know it's terrible and it's really hard, but you really only want one. This is a bok choy, and I really only want one bok choy for this size of a pot. It really can't handle more than one. So at this stage, they're very little, and this is just their cotyledons, so they don't even have their first set of true leaves. Once they do, I will fertilize them. We really like to use the Kellogg fish emulsion, and we actually dilute it by about 50%. And we feed that to them every time we water. They grow big, strong, healthy. They grow very quickly, so we can get them in the garden during our cool season. You'll really see them thrive. So that's what I recommend for these guys. Now we've got these started underneath the jacaranda tree, which gets nice dappled light, but it can cause them to get a little bit leggy. As soon as you notice your starts getting leggy and really reaching for the sun, that is a signal to you that they need more sunlight. So what I do is I watch these closely. As soon as they start getting leggy, I actually just move this whole table a little bit further down out of the jacaranda shade so that they get more sunlight. If you're starting them inside, you need to use a grow light. They're very inexpensive. And a big tip that you need to know that people often get wrong is they'll hang the grow light way too far away from the plant. You want it literally hovering just inches above your plant so it grows really big and robust. Remember, sunlight is how these grow through photosynthesis, so we want to make sure they get as much as they possibly can. So if you haven't started your fall crops, make sure you do. I know it's hard to always have a fall or a winter garden because you've spent all summer gardening, but I promise you it's worth it, and you get so many delicious leafy greens out of your fall and winter garden. So make sure you start your seeds now. You won't regret it.